just I know you were on the ice. Just how did everybody look, and specifically Joe? What any update on that?
Everyone looked good. We got full participation here this morning. It was an optional skate, so the only guy that stayed off was Otter. Yeah, good. I think we'll see how he feels after everyone gets off the ice today, and then we'll make some decisions going forward here.
I know everything's a big if at this point,
Yeah.
but if he's back, how much of a boost is that
Yeah.
for these guys?
Well, I mean, I'm a little biased, right? Obviously, this guy, I've seen what he can do this time of year with teams I've coached in the past, and just having him around the team on this trip, and them seeing the progress he's made from when he got hurt in Game 1, I think is uplifting. Obviously, the next step, putting him in our lineup, that obviously brings a whole nother dimension for us of our game, of leadership, of everything. I mean, I talk endlessly about him, but he's that impactful a guy for our group.
And then do you try and work him in slowly, or do you put him right back on the top line?
Yeah, I don't think there's any working Joe Pavelski in slowly. I don't think that would fly with him. I think if he's going to play, he wants to play.
Pete, you've obviously had a lot of experience coaching in the playoffs. I wonder if there's any lessons you learned early on as a young coach that you still use with you today in the playoffs, whether it's like, matchups or adjustments or just handling emotions of a swing of a series.
Yeah, you learn. I mean, experience is a great teacher, and I think losing in the playoffs, probably teaches you more than even winning does. So there's all kinds of lessons throughout that on how you would handle situations, or how you would handle them differently, or what you liked, or what you see opposing coaches do that maybe you can put in. But for me, the foundation of what you do in the playoffs has to be laid during the regular season. And come playoff time, you basically hand the keys to the players. And I'm a big believer you kind of are what you are at that point. And there's tweaks you can make, and it's a coach's job to keep the car out of the ditch and on the road, so to speak. But really the keys go to the players at this point. The work we've done, I think, has been setting that foundation and that identity through the year.
Pete, the series has seen different types of games throughout the entirety. You guys blowing them out, them blowing you out, etc. How do you make sure that your squad is ready to carry the momentum over from Game 5 and avoid what had happened in Game 3 here when you guys came back and closed things out?
Well, Game 3, exactly what you just talked about. I mean, Game 3 is a great lesson for that. We know there's going to be a response. We know they're at home in a friendly environment for them. So, we lived that in Game 3. So that's on us to make sure that doesn't happen again.
When you have a guy like Jake in net, I mean, even in Game 3, Game 4 as well, he faced odd man rushes at the beginning. Is that, I mean, I know you want to coach them not to give those up, but is it a luxury to have someone like that who lets you get in your groove?
Sure, absolutely. I think, we want to play an aggressive brand of hockey as far as puck pressure and trying to create offense. We scored a lot of goals this year during the season off that. And the reality is you're not going to be airtight defensively playing that brand of hockey. So, we leaked a little more than I would have liked in a couple of those games, but I thought last game we really fixed it. We gave up one early, and then after that we didn't give up much. I think we're getting better as the series goes on. I think our best hockey is still to be played, hopefully tonight.
One more if on Joe, possibly a dumb one, but that's understandable here. Do you weigh at all the fact that this is a Game 6 and not a Game 7, and if we wait a couple of days, we still got another chance?
It's an elimination game. Game 4, 5, 6, or 7. It's an elimination game, and when you get a chance to eliminate a team, you don't think about another chance a couple of days from now.